Hello friends, in today's chess video we are going to talk about your most common mistakes that you make always when you play against any strong player. And that's why you always lose against any strong player. Let's dive in. Let's look at the first mistake. This position is known as two knights defense, and here in this position most of the players prefer to play knight to c3, which is the biggest mistake. Here if your opponent is a strong player then he will surely capture this pawn. If you capture the knight then black can play pawn to d5 attacking on both the pieces. And here you make one more mistake. To capture this pawn with your bishop. Players think that we are losing a piece, so why not just take this pawn. But after black captures, you can see black is dominating the center. These two diagonals are open for the bishop. And here after knight c3, black defends his queen on a5. And here players just simply castle. Here a strong opponent will surely play bishop to g4 pinning the knight. And opening the way of castle. And after castle rook will control on this file. And f5, e4 is a real threat to white. And here black has a completely winning position. Let's see what is the correct move in this position. The correct move is castle. If you can control on this file by your rook on next move, you can play c3 and d4 to dominate the center completely. And if black captures this pawn, then you can play your bishop to d5 attacking on this knight. So that knight goes back. And after that you can capture this knight, spoiling the black's pawn structure. And now you can take back your pawn. And here you have rook e1 controlling the main center file, pawn d4, knight c3, bishop g5 after pawn d4 and many other good options. Let's look at the second mistake. In this position the popular move by white is pawn to d3 trying to defend the pawn. But this was a big blunder. Let me show you how. Since you are facing a strong player so he will play mostly good moves. Black plays bishop c5. I will take the most popular moves by white, so that most of the players can learn about the mistakes. White castles here, and black plays pawn to d6. Here white players prefers to play pawn to h3 to stop this bishop to come here. But actually this was another big mistake. Let me show you how. Black plays pawn to h6. And players does not care about it and continue to develop their pieces normally by knight c3. Black plays pawn to g5 preparing to attack on the king's side. And here most of the players play bishop to e3 thinking that to stop the attack of this bishop on the f2 square hoping for some help by this move. But this does nothing. Because black can still play pawn to g4. And now white is forced to trade pawns. And after trade this bishop is pinning the knight. Here most of the players trade of the bishop, hoping to spoil the black's pawn structure. But this was also a big mistake. After knight to d5 trying to decrease the attack by attacking on this knight. But black can continue his attack by knight to d4. And here many white players make a very stupid move pawn to c3. I checked the database and that's really stupid move. Because now black can trade here by bishop. You have to capture by your pawn. And here black can mate you in 3 moves. First rook g8. King goes to h2. And after knight takes d5. And here many players recapture the knight. While the queen h4 is a cause of stupid moves. Going back to the position. Instead of pawn to d3 I recommend to castle in this position. And this is still a good move, let me show you how. After castle black will play bishop c5 with the same previous idea and we play knight to c3. Black plays pawn to d6. And we now play knight to a4 attacking the bishop. And if black still castles, then we can simply capture this bishop and can spoil the black's pawn structure. After black recaptures we play pawn to d3. And if black tries to pin your knight by bishop g4, then you can play pawn to h3 attacking the bishop. Bishop goes back and you can continue your attack by pawn g4. Bishop again goes back. And here we are going to crush completely black by pawn to g5. Black defends the knight on h5 and we play knight to h4 attacking the bishop. And here at this position, you are completely winning from black. You are dominating the center. You attacked on the black's king side. And you can capture the black's knight and bishop on the next few moves. These were the most 2 common mistakes. I have more very important mistakes. If you want to see those mistakes in my next video then I will make the second part of this video. The target for the second part of this video is 50 likes to this video. So don't forget to click the like button. Watch these videos to learn many brilliant chess traps and subscribe me for free chess coaching.